Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Alexis, aka Scandalex. Today we're going to be getting into some very juicy topics. You guys gave me a ton of topics on Instagram, and I'm going to go ahead and give my unpopular opinion or popular opinion about them, whichever one is which. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you are returning, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. So without further ado, make sure you leave a like, comment, follow me on all social media, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So this is what my little head looks like underneath my wig. I just have my hair wrapped up. It's actually straightened, so I just wrapped it. And then this is the wig that Unice Hair has sent me over. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. Now, if you watched my last sit down video, which was a Q&A, I did a wig that looked very similar to this. Just a heads up, I had 4 hair companies send me a very similar wig by accident. It was truly an accident. I don't know how. I just said yes to all of them. Like, they were all in my DMs like, can we send you this wig? And I was like, sure. And now I have 4 of the same wig by accident. I don't know. I'd be tired responding to emails. So in the next few videos, you guys will be seeing a wig very similar to this one. But this is a lace closure wig. I'm gonna try to do this glueless. We will see. I might put a little bit of Got To Be spray on the front of it, but I already plucked it a little bit. I'm not gonna do much of this wig because there's not really much you can do with this wig. I'm gonna curl it for you guys, obviously, but there's not much I can do with this wig. Yeah, I'm gonna curl it, make it look cute. It's gonna take a little bit of Got To Be and press it down with my finger. Who's DMing me? Ooh, why has my Got To Be acting like that? Okay, so I can see this wig is gonna be extremely simple. I'm not gonna have to do much to this at all. We're just gonna start curling it, and then if I need to do anything at the end, I will just fix it up at the end. So I asked you guys on Instagram to give me some topics. You guys went in as always. So this video is gonna be all over the place because there's so many different topics you guys gave me. I feel like you guys gave me some really good juicy ones that I can give my unpopular or popular opinion on. But let's get into it. The first topic that you guys gave me. So the first topic, female rappers. I think that's a good one. So, my unpopular opinion about female rappers. Let's talk about it. Hands down, you know, let's just state the obvious. Of our generation, Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper. She is one of the best rappers, period, of our generation. So we just have to give that to Nicki Minaj. She's been killing the game for how long? Since like 2012? I don't know when Nicki came out, but she been out killing shit. So, but I have been enjoying the new rappers lately. Megan, I think Megan is extremely talented. Before all this shit went down with her and Tory, she was a very fun. Now I feel like the situation has kind of changed her. Because, you know, when you go through something like that, it changes you as a person. So I can just see kind of like her spunk has went down a little bit. I'm so mad at Tory for whatever went down. But yeah, she's definitely a dope one. I love me some Megan. I like the City Girls. They're cute or whatever. They have some cute songs. When I want to get in the mood to be ratchet, I definitely put a few of their bops on for sure. I don't understand how y'all let Saweetie be a rapper. I don't understand how do we let Saweetie call herself a rapper? You know what I'm saying? So let's get this, because I don't want to ever come off as a hater. I love me some Saweetie. I think she's a beautiful girl. I think she has amazing style. Like, I feel like I think she's a Cancer. Honestly, I think Saweetie's a Cancer. So as a person, I feel like, you know, I would definitely vibe with Saweetie. However, I don't know how we can sit up here and let herself call herself a rap artist when there are people like Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion who can really spit. I remember a few years ago on Twitter, this video went viral. It was her rapping to Jay-Z not to Jay-Z, I'm sorry. It was her rapping for J. Cole. It was one of them things she ran into J. Cole. And she was like, yo, let me spit for you. Like, I'm gonna be a rapper one day, I'll be a rapper one day. You have to admire the confidence she had to spit, really spit for J. Cole. I'm gonna insert the video of Saweetie rapping to J. Cole here.
You gotta get this, man.
So you say that girl really stuck up. It's because I didn't want to give you boys my number. Girl, stay on, boy, Jack. I call them breakfast. What I look like standing on that last corner. I get my own girl, so keep your petty dollars. Mask on my face with your girl duct tape. You can call me a robber. Robber. Did she say robber? And she said robber. And no, you can't stop her. So don't try to do it, because if you try to do it, I will drain your body fluids and I'll chop you into pieces and I'll eat you like a Reese's and I'll have your body screaming, yelling like you're an Indian. Sha-la-la-la boom. And I put you in a tomb. Have you stuck like King Tut, and yeah, I'm mixed like a mutt. Take his number E, but I put up, baby, up. Get that gasoline and I'm out like a truck.
Hey!
And we really sit up here and let herself call herself a rapper, man. Come on now. Saweetie really got in the game because she has clout. And she's a beautiful girl and she's marketable. And I understand the frustration as a real artist. Like, so imagine Nicki Minaj. She's a real rapper, can rap, can keep up with Drake, Wayne, real rappers, okay? And one day, Saweetie comes along. We just seen how Saweetie raps. Saweetie climbs her way to the top because she's beautiful and she has clout, she's popular, has a great personality. We love that about her. But imagine as a Nicki Minaj, Saweetie should not be, the Saweeties, the Cardi B's, the people who can't really rap should not be in the same room as the Nicki Minaj, in my opinion. Let's just imagine an award show. Saweetie's in a category with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Okay? And imagine Saweetie wins the Grammy over Nicki Minaj.
Excuse me?
Imagine how fucking frustrating that must be to be a real rapper and this girl with some clout came in and took my award. Like, that's why I feel like, because I feel like Nicki Minaj is a person, you know, she's from New York, like she keeps it real. Like, that's why when Cardi came in the game, they got into the whole debacle and shit, because there's a lot, and this is not even just for female rap. I feel like this is for the music industry in general. Like, it's more about clout and popularity than true artistry. Like, and that's just how it is. And I think that's just what we're going to have to accept, you know. And I think I accepted it when I just seen that video of Saweetie rapping to J. Cole, and now she calls herself a rapper, and now she's signed and making millions as a rapper. That to me is, if that don't open your eyes to the music industry that's all about clout and how a label can market you and make money off of you, and it has absolutely nothing to do with talent, then I don't know, you know, what else you need to see. I respect all women, you know, but in the end of the day, when it comes to female rappers, Nicki got this on lock. But yeah, that's that on that. And while we're on the music industry, let's talk about it, because I always talk about this with my friends. And I want to know how y'all feel. I want to know if this wig is looking really wiggy. I feel like it's looking very wiggy, but we're not even halfway done. Beyonce and Rihanna. You know what, guys? This is none of my business. And I usually don't even get into celebrity gossip, but y'all brought it out of me for this video. Why do you think they have never collabed? Honestly, leave a comment. Why have Rihanna and Beyonce never collabed? Please, please, because we all want that collab. We've all been asking for that collab for years. Jay-Z brought Rihanna on. Jay-Z and Beyonce are married. Why do we never make that happen? You know why I think it is and why my friends think it is? One scenario, just to be completely honest with y'all, we talk shit, okay? We think Rihanna and Jay-Z may have had an entanglement once. That's a scenario. And we think Beyonce and Rihanna deal with each other. Like they deal with each other because they have to like save face for the public, but they truly hate each other because of that. That's one scenario. Another scenario is that Beyonce will never hop on a song with Rihanna because Rihanna's just a cool ass bitch, and Beyonce would never, want to feel like Rihanna could one up her on anything, so they never hopped on a track together. That's another scenario. And then I think that's it. I think those are the only two scenarios we came up with. Cause nothing makes sense. Like, why have they never made a song together? Beyonce and Rihanna, it doesn't make any sense, guys. We've been wanting this collab for years. And they know we want it. I don't know, I just think there's something, I really just, if there's one thing I wish I knew of all the celebrities, I wish I knew the dynamic of their relationship, because those are my two favorites. So it only makes sense. Like, I just want to know I just feel like they do not vibe with each other at all. And you know why? Let me tell you why. Because, like I said, these are my two favorite women in music, period. But I feel like Rihanna's too real for Beyonce. I like Rihanna as a person more. I'm saying this like I really be hanging out with these women, but from what I can tell, I feel like Rihanna is just a cool ass, down to earth chick, like smokes her weed, minds her business. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just a cool ass chick. And Beyonce has never given me, like, I feel like we really don't know who Beyonce is. Like, yes, she puts out this amazing music and she tells stories through her music, but I feel like we really don't know Beyonce. For some reason, I feel like I know Rihanna. Like, I love her, I know her. Like, when we see interviews with her, when we see her documentaries, I feel like I really know her. Like, she's being her real self. I feel like Beyonce just gives us such, like, robotic, just so fake nice. I don't know, that's just what I feel about them. I still love them both though. I still love them both. Okay, that's enough about Beyonce and Rihanna. Oh, and female rappers. Okay, what was the next topic? I'm only gonna talk about this next topic because it was such a big topic this week and last week on Twitter and Instagram. These Birkin bags that none of us regular taxpayers can afford, and why it's such a big freaking, basically, what's my opinion on Birkin bags? I don't have an opinion on things I can't afford. So why did this conversation start? I think it was because of Saweetie. I think we're talking about Saweetie again. That's the first time a Birkin bag conversation was brought to my attention, when Saweetie got on her live and she was saying how
That's all my rich nigga right here. So, back to the streets, releases tonight, so tap all the waiting. If you're wasting your time, if you're not getting you a Birkin, if you're not paying for your bills, then back to the streets, okay?
If I can find the clip and insert it here, I will do that. If not, basically the gist of the live, she was saying if your man doesn't buy you Birkin bags and pay your rent or something, or pay all your bills, then you need to leave him. That's what got the internet in such a frenzy. I'm pretty sure that's how it started. But, Saweetie seemed to have been a little, would you say, intoxicated on that live, first and foremost. So the things she was saying, she probably thought was a great thing to say, and it was a uplifting. The message was, honestly, it came off very materialistic, but a lot of the things that this generation does is extremely materialistic. So that's just the reality of things. But what she meant to say was basically, if your man is not bringing anything financially to the table, then leave him. That's the gist of what she was saying. But people were having a hard time kind of filtering those exact words through their tax bracket. People were like, oh my God, the regular workers can't afford Birkin bag. Like, we know that your boyfriend who works at A&T for 80 hours a week cannot afford a Birkin bag for you. We know that. Like we know that, and she's not saying that. And the statement she made wasn't to be taken so literally, but people took the words that she said so literally, and now everyone's up in a frenzy and everyone's talking about how materialistic this generation is and how it was just a lot. Basically, she was saying, if your man don't got no money and he can't bring nothing to the table, leave him. Which I absolutely, if you guys know me, I absolutely agree. If you cannot bring anything to my table financially, then no, I don't want to date you. Unpopular opinion number one. For sure. Like, no. Well, I'm not gonna say if I'm already dating you and you fall on hard times, that's different. But if you start off, you know, just dead broke and you can't do nothing for me, then we just not gonna ever start off. Like, I'm just not getting into that, you know? But, so this led to the internet going off on a tangent and everyone posting their Birkin bags and everyone talking about how a lot of people have fake Birkin bags. It was just a mess. It was just a mess of a situation. Honestly, the bag is not cute. The bag is not cute. There's a million bags that I've seen that are a fraction of the price that look way better, but you know what it is? It's a status thing. Oh, if you're walking around with a Birkin bag under your arm, people are automatically gonna assume status. Oh, she has money. Oh, she's in a different tax bracket. It's just a status thing, you know, which is a huge thing, not even in the Black community, but in other communities, people buy things of value just to show other people that they are rich and wealthy. That's basically what the Birkin bag comes down to. And that's why they're so supposedly hard to get. They're supposed to be hard to get, but by the looks of things, I don't know. It doesn't seem too hard to get one. Because every time I hop on Instagram, it's a new celebrity Instagram model with a damn Birkin bag. Me personally, I will stick in my tax bracket. If you have money and you decide to spend it on a Birkin bag, good for you. But in this day and age of Black Lives Matter and Black business, I think it's very irresponsible to get on your platform and brag about how you just gave 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100,000, however much you just spent that on a white business, Hermes. Or I don't know if Hermes, I don't know. I think Hermes sounds French or some shit. Maybe it's French. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not a Black business. So, let's filter our money. So, yeah, it just seems a little bit irresponsible for all these celebrities. But, you know, the rich will be the rich. So, that's that on those stupid, ugly Birkin bags. What else can we get into? Let's get into the next topic. We're talking about men. Let's talk about men. I think we all enjoy talking about men, bashing men. Let's talk some shit on them.
Ah, the ghetto. The ghetto.
Inconvenient. Very ghetto. Very, very ghetto. Altogether, service was 0 out of 10. Would not recommend to a friend at all. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Not all men are trash. I still believe not all men are trash. And I will always believe not all men are trash. I am a hopeless romantic for sure. So I feel like honestly, you have to experience a few bad ones to really appreciate the good ones. Like when it comes to men, you have to encounter those boys, those really bad ones, those bad apples. Sometimes you have to experience those, so when a king comes around and a husband comes around, you will know, no doubt, that, oh, this is a good man, let me hold on to him. So that's what I feel like, you know, when it comes down to the bad ones. But honestly, I wish there was a stimulator or something that we could like switch bodies with men. Like just switch your gender for like a month. Like honestly, on some Black Mirror, I wish there was something I can sign up for and switch to be a man for a month or two, maybe even a year. You know what they say, you can't judge someone until you walk a mile in their shoes. Well, give me the Jordan 1s, baby. Let me lace these hoes up because I want to see what it's like to be a man. Oh my gosh. I want to see why they act the way they do. I want to see why they think the way they do. I want to see why their egos are so fragile. I want to know why they're so prideful. Because they're different creatures. They're nothing like us. They are nothing like women. And once we understand that we are two completely different beings and we think different and we reason different and we process emotions different, we're really different. And I feel like until we can understand why the other acts the way they do, maybe I can just take like a psychology class on men. That would be awesome. To take a course, no, honestly, to take a course on why men act the way they do, and men should take a course on why women act the way they do. I feel like that should be an elective in college. Like, this course is all about men. This course is all about women. That would be amazing. Because I just think, to be brutally honest, they are like retarded. Like like, there's something wrong with them. There is something wrong with them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I truly feel like women, other than physicalities, we are the strongest of the two genders. Mentally, we're stronger. Emotionally, we're stronger. They're only physically stronger, and some of them ain't even physically stronger than us. So we bear children, like childbirth, cramps, you know, periods, rape. There's so much that women go through and have to worry about on the daily, and men just kind of skate through life so stupid and make their stupid remarks and cheat. And I don't want to make this a bashing I don't want to make this a bashing thing. I really don't. I don't want to bash men. I don't want to get on my platform because I feel like that's irresponsible to bash men, because there's a lot of men who watch, and there's a lot of good men even in my life. I have a whole father, I have uncles, I have cousins, I have good men in my life. So I'm not going to get up on here and just talk about how bad men are. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot I need to learn about men before I can respect some of the things they do. Because girl, child. I just don't get it. Help me understand, y'all. Help me get it. If y'all help me get it, maybe I'll get it. And while we're on the topic of men, let's just talk about, this hair is curling really, really nicely, by the way. I always love Unice hair. They always have really nice hair. I'm gonna cut these front pieces in a second because I like them to be layered, but should I do that? Yeah, I'll do that after I curl it. So while we're on the topic of men, we're gonna discuss a topic. I was on Twitter yesterday, scrolling down my timeline, and I seen the infamous Charlemagne. I usually just scroll past his videos because 9 times out of 10, he's very obnoxious to me. I cannot stand him. Some of the things that come out of his mouth. If you don't know who he is, he's a TV person, excuse me, he's a radio personality, has his own book. I would say he's a celebrity. Anyway, he was having a discussion, and the topic was, should men be applauded for not cheating? Should men be applauded for not cheating? So I'm gonna insert the clip here. It's about a minute long. Bear with me. If you're watching, you might as well just go ahead and watch the clip. So I'm gonna insert it here.
I feel like women should give men that are faithful credit for that. Like, women will act like it's the same thing as a woman being faithful. And it's like, it's not the same thing. Like,
and this is exactly why I say I want to be a man for a year, because I just want to know why they think cheating is so different for a man than it is for a girl. And why? Because women, honestly, I think we are presented with more opportunities to cheat than men are.
It's hard for women to not cheat too, though. Y'all got to give us credit too.
What? That's what I'm saying.
There's all
like,
kind of
like, it's
offers
not,
and
it's,
Birkin bags flying around. And
when I'm in a relationship, there are men who approach me all the time, and I don't even think twice about it. So why are they saying it's easier for a woman to stay faithful than for a man to stay faithful? That's one, I don't get that at all. Cause it be at me all the time, single, pregnant, married, anything. There's gonna be men who are always gonna try women. But women are a little different. Like women, if they see you're in a relationship, I don't know the good ones. I'm not gonna speak for all women because some women it just ain't it's like men ain't. But I don't understand how they can sit there and say it's different and it's easier for a woman not to cheat than for a man to cheat. That's the one thing I don't understand. I also don't understand how in this clip they compared being sober from drugs and alcohol to being faithful. Like, is it really that hard? Just don't be in a relationship to begin with, and then it won't be hard for you at all. It won't be hard for you at all to not cheat because you'll be single. And that's the biggest thing I don't understand. If you want to cheat or if you want to see multiple women, just be single. No one's forcing. Well, I'm not ever gonna force no one to be in a relationship with me, but I can't speak for all women because some women, you know, will give ultimatums, and then that's when a guy caves and makes him his girlfriend and he knows he's not ready. I get that aspect too, and I do get that scenario. However, in the end of the day, you're a grown man and you made that decision to be in that relationship. You could have been a grown man and said, you know what, look, I'm not ready. I still want to chase these panties in the club every night. All right, fine, do that. It might hurt her, but shit, at least you're gonna have to respect it. I don't know, that's what I don't get. But on the flip side of things, I was, after I was done watching the clip, I was so annoyed and so disgusted with these stupid men and their stupid antics once again. But then again, I immediately caught myself contradicting myself, because just a few days later, I was on the phone with one of my girlfriends, and she was talking about how she went through her boyfriend's phone and she didn't find anything. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, yes, good for her. Like, this is so good. Like, she got herself a good one. So in that same breath, I was like, wait, I am applauding him for not cheating. That's exactly what these men are saying that they want. They want a woman to applaud you for not cheating when it is something that you're supposed to be doing in a relationship, of course. Like, that's what, but we all know that's not the case. There's just so many people, men and women, who just cheat in relationships. So when you do find someone that is being loyal and faithful and 100% all about you, naturally you're gonna be like, oh you know, especially when you've been in multiple relationships and you've been cheated on multiple times, and you find that one person that's not actually, you know, being faithful. It's like, oh my God, what have I come across? Jesus, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think, the part I don't agree with is that it's harder for women not to cheat, or it's harder for men not to cheat than women. That's the part I don't agree with. But naturally, just because the way the world works and the way men work and the way relationships work, especially in this day and age with so much cheating going on, I will ultimately be surprised, and I will give kudos to a man who is not cheating. I will. I'll be like, oh wow. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, it's been a year and you haven't cheated on me. Let me go out and buy you some, you know, some LV slippers or something. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna brag a little different. Like, wow, I found a man. Because if I was to go through a man's phone right now, my man's phone, and I didn't find nothing, I'm talking about that squeaky clean. Oh, I'm calling my girlfriends up and be like, listen, guess what? I just went through this phone and there's no, it's clean. Oh my God, what? I'ma definitely brag a little different, and that's just the fact of the matter, is because, you know, anytime I went through a man's phone, child, it wasn't pretty. It was not a pretty sight. So, I mean, I can understand. I don't know. There's certain things I I disagree with in that statement, and there's certain things that I do hate to agree with because it shouldn't have to be that way, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just keeping it real. Cheat, and it is more than likely you're gonna find one that cheats than that doesn't cheat. Honestly. Women too. Y'all ain't safe because I said I'm not gonna make this all about men. Like I'm not gonna, because women cheat too. Anyway, next topic. Oh, this is like a heavy topic, so we're not gonna spend a lot of time on this. But it was brought up at least 4 times. So, abortion. What is my unpopular opinion about abortion? For one, I am a woman. I am a woman of pro-choice. I do believe that every woman should have a choice about what she wants to do with her body because, baby, it is her temple. So if she wants to make that choice, that is absolutely on her. But I feel like it should be taken very seriously. There's people out there who just are all willy-nilly with, you know, they're irresponsible and they lay with people and then they just have 2, 3, 4, 5 trips to Planned Parenthood. And I think that's absolutely ridiculous. In my unpopular opinion, yes, it's your body, it's your choice, but still have some discretion. If you find yourself at the clinic once a year, that to me, I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm gonna give you the side eye and hope you find some type of God or something. Like there's just something wrong with someone who has no remorse in doing it over and over and over again. I don't know. I heard it's very traumatizing for women. I've never done it. But I heard it's a traumatizing experience and I don't wish that on anyone, but I do know accidents happen. And if it does happen, you should have the choice, but I feel like you should also be very responsible at the same time to not let it happen multiple times. And that's all I have to say about that. And my battery's about to die, so let me switch my battery and switch the topic because that's heavy. So the category surgery, the topic is people assuming that you hate yourself if you get plastic surgery. This is like a pet peeve of mine that people do this. Oh my God. So I think, yes, if you are getting a surgery, it does show some type of unhappiness with the way you look. It doesn't mean you hate yourself. You're unhappy with something and you have the means to change it. I don't understand why that means you hate yourself. I do preach self-love all the time, but I also preach that if you have the means to do something that you want to change that will make you happier, then by all means do that. I will never understand the people that shame other people for wanting plastic surgery, that will sit at home and take the time to type out a very nasty message to someone who has had plastic surgery or who is thinking about plastic surgery. I will never understand that at all. Like, do those people, like, if you're that type of person that if I right now was like, yeah, I'm getting a BBL in the next 6 months, there will be at least 100 comments like, girl, you hate yourself, you need to learn to love yourself. I would never do that. And that to me is the craziest thing in the world, because do those people ever look in the mirror? If they would just look in the mirror and see that they have their own body, they would probably just be amazed. Like,
oh my God, this is my body. I have my own body that I can make my own decisions about. Oh my God.
Like, when will that ever hit them that having such a strong opinion about someone else's body choices is absolutely insane to me. Like, why? I get the people that preach self-love. Absolutely. Oh, it's all peaches and rainbows and self-love. Okay, we get it. Like, surgery's a thing. Okay? Like, surgery is a thing. Yes, you can learn to love yourself if you can't change it, but if you have the means to change something on you that you don't like, it's my money. Like, it is my money. It is that person's money. Like, I don't get it. I will never understand those people at all, baby. Like, and half the time, unpopular opinion, they're literally just jealous that they cannot afford to do the same thing, because if they was to have $1 million dropped in their bank account tomorrow, I bet you that next week they're gonna be on the phone trying to get a consultation with Dr. Miami. Like, cut it out. Like, people just like to project their insecurities, like, when it comes to everything. So how about you learn to love yourself and keep your opinions to yourself? You know, like, when it, like, especially if it's a nasty comment. You know, I get the people that are just like, you know, honey, really think about that. There could be dangers to it, things like that. That's something that I feel like is coming from a good place. But these people are like, girl, I can't believe you doing that. I've seen it happen to people. Like, they express their want to change something about themselves and people attack them. I think it's so crazy because we all have our insecurities. So why attack someone for wanting to change something they're insecure about? Like, girl, go take a nap somewhere. Get from under that comment section, because you are showing all types of ugliness. Oh my God. So yes, I don't know. Them people confuse the hell out of me. They confuse me. Next topic, baby. Do we want to talk about dating men with children? It was a topic, so I guess we can talk about it. And I used to be, I hate to say this, I used to be very, I don't hate to say this, but I hate that my opinion has changed within a matter of like months. Because I just realized the reality of the situation. So at one point, not too long ago, I was talking about how I would never date a man with kids. And
Blah, blah, blah. I just want a man with no kids. Wah, 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 wah.
which is still the case. Like, if I could, of course, I would choose a man with no kids over a man with two, 3 children. Like, but as I realized that as I get older, 24, and I usually like older men, at least a man 4 or 5 years older than me, just because I always date older. I've never dated someone my age. I just haven't. I don't know why, but I just haven't. So realizing as I get older, the men that I'm attracted to are getting older, and they may come with some kids. Just the reality of it. So I have to become more mature as a person and realize that if there's a man one day that comes along and he's the perfect gentleman and he's a great guy and he happens to have a child, then I'm just going to have to be mature and accept it. And of course I'll be the best stepmom I could be. Like, I do like kids, but that's just the reality of the situation. I'm no longer gonna be like, oh my God, kids, no. You know, 24, if I like a 30-year-old men usually have at least one child. At least one child. As long as you and your baby mama ain't, you know, as long as y'all done with each other and y'all have a healthy co-parenting relationship already, then I guess I can give it a try. As long as there's no newborn. That's where I draw the line. No child under the age of like 3. That baby gotta be a toddler going into at least like kindergarten type. Like, you want me to date a man that just had a baby 3 months ago? No, that sounds like a mess. That sounds like a mess and baby mama drama waiting to happen. But yeah, I'm not gonna be so closed-minded to that topic any longer, because we are getting older and people got kids. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, next topic is polygamy. What is your unpopular opinion about polygamy, Lex? Polygamy is one person having more than one wife or husband. It's actually practiced here in this world, just not in this United States of America. Actually, I did my research. I think Utah is the only state that has decriminalized polygamy. And I feel like honestly it should be practiced more. You know, I feel like it should be more accepted in the United States just because there's so much cheating going on already. You know, if we decriminalized polygamy altogether, maybe the serial cheaters and the people who honestly cannot see themselves with just one wife or one husband, you know, the women could be polygamous too. It's not something I would do, but there are women who desire to have more than one man, which is absolutely fine. And I absolutely am okay with that. I feel like it should be more accepted in the United States. And I feel like more people should be open to the thought. You know, if you want 2 girlfriends and you can keep both girlfriends happy. I mean, if you have 2 or 3 girlfriends and you still step out, it's just you at this point, and they deserve to beat your ass, you know? But all 3 of them deserve to just get you in a ring by yourself and just beat your ass. Cause it's 3 of us and you still cheating on us? That is crazy. But yeah, I feel like it should be more accepted in the United States if that's something you're into. I feel like there should be like a dating site you can go on, just like you can go on, what are those dating sites? Christian Mingle, and that's the only commercial. I always see Christian Mingle and like, what other ones? I don't know. Clearly I don't be on them dating sites. But I feel like it's a dating site you should go on and be able to connect with other people who desire to be polygamous, and you guys can live out your life together. Like, what's wrong with that? I feel like people should have a choice on how they want to live their lives and who they want to marry. If I want to marry 5 men, who are you to tell me I can't marry these 5 men? These 5 men want to marry me too. Who are you to get in the way of that? The hell, let me be happy with all these fine men's. I'm weak. That's how I feel about polygamy. I feel like if it was more accepted, there would be less cheating. Do you think if it was more accepted, there'll be less cheating? I feel like as long as people are responsible enough to know, oh yeah, I want to be in a polygamous relationship. I feel like as long as people can be truthful and say that and be in a polygamous relationship with other people, there'll be less cheating. Absolutely, I feel like it. That's just my opinion. And then monogamy. What is my unpopular opinion about monogamy? I feel like it's not for everyone. This is why I'm open to the thought of polygamy. Because I feel like there's truly some people who will not be happy with just one partner. A lot of these men out here that need to feed their egos and cheat and have multiple women, I don't feel like they're meant to be monogamous. Because there's something inside themselves that is not letting them just be happy with one woman. So, if you allow that man to be openly polygamous, maybe, you know, he won't get bashed so much for cheating. That's my thoughts on that. Monogamy isn't for everyone. Polygamy isn't for everyone. However, I feel like they should both be accepted and people should be able to choose which road they go down. It's your choice. Like, okay. A lot of you guys were asking about this flat iron in my last video. And it is the Babyliss Pro Prima 3100. I got it from Ulta. This little hoe was a little bit expensive, okay? I think I paid like $200 for this, but it was worth it. It's a nice flat iron. Oh, my stomach hurts, guys. I got the worst cramps in the world, but I'm still sitting down filming this video for you guys. Don't you guys love me? I love you guys. I love you guys. You love me. Double, triple texting or calling him first. I don't know. I've never been the type of girl to double, triple text. Actually, let me stop. If you're my man, I will double, triple, call you 10 times. I don't care. If you're not my man, I am not going to pick up this phone and triple text you. Cause if I gotta triple text you, to me, that just means you're not interested. And if you're not interested in me, I will absolutely never be interested in you. Like, that's just, I won't even let myself be interested in somebody who's not interested in me. Like, that's just, we're not gonna make that happen. So my unpopular opinion is, if you have to triple text him, he is not interested. So no, do not triple text him at all. Triple text, ugh. Now, calling him first is different. Yes, you can call him first. You can show him that you're interested in him. As far as doing it excessively, like, I'm not always going to be calling you first. You know, we have to have some type of mutual understanding that this energy is going to be reciprocated somehow, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not always going to be calling you first, and I'm not ever, unless you're my man, going to be triple texting you. And I shouldn't even have to triple text my man. I don't think in my last relationship, I never had to triple text or double text. I know, I ain't playing that. You better be by your phone when I need you. Like, what the hell? Like, I gotta double up. What the hell I gotta triple text you for? The hell? Got me mixed up. So guys, this is the finished product. I went ahead and did my makeup off of camera. I went ahead and finished the curls, brushed them out a little bit so they're wavy just like I like them. This wig, guys, as always, Unice hair came through. It looks really, really good. Check the description box for all of the information on this hair, guys. If you want like a super easy slap on, like not too much maintenance, it's super easy. Like, lace closure wigs are much easier than frontal wigs, by all means. Like, I didn't even know how easy these were to just slap on your head. But super cute. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my opinions. If not, I mean, I say what I said. You can always leave your opinion in the comments. I'll read through them, see if I can agree, or we'll just agree to disagree. So maybe I'll do another one of these videos. I think it was very fun to sit down and record. So I'll probably have another one coming very soon. If you made it all the way to the end, baby, why didn't you subscribe yet? What are we doing? What are we waiting for? Are you following me on all social media? Did you like the video? Did you leave a comment? Hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on my next video.